On that day, when the evening had come, he said to them, "Let us go across to the other side." And leaving the crowd, they took him with them in the boat, just as he was. And other boats were with him. And great windstorms arose, and the waves were breaking into the boat, so the boat was already filling. But he was in the stern, asleep, on a cushion. And they woke him, and they said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" And he awoke and rebuked the wind, and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And the wind ceased, and there was great calm. And he said to them, "Why are you afraid? Have you still no faith?" And they were filled with great fear, and said to one another, "Who then is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" This is a verse, a passage that has affected me profoundly throughout my life. I dealt with a lot of fear as a child, and I always just let it overtake me. And when I first read this verse and got it, I realized that if I have the Lord, then I have nothing to worry about. And so as I sit here, as you can probably see a little bit, maybe hear some, we're getting ready to have a storm come to Anderson, and it's much needed. We need rain really bad, and so right now it's exciting. But as the wind flows by and the rain gets ready to start and everything, it just makes me think about, what were they going through? What did the disciples feel imagining being in that boat and feeling like you're going to sink? And I had last year, we went to Florida, and I took my kayak with me. And I just wanted to kayak in the ocean. I wanted to ride the waves. And there was one point where I was out and probably 1,000 feet offshore, and there was a tropical storm that was south of us. And even though the tropical storm was not where we were at, it was creating waves that was affecting us. And there was a time when I was afraid of what if I flip this boat out here? Am I going to be able to get back in? And I was scared for that moment. But through how the Lord has grown my faith and changed me, I was able to just trust in Him and trust that He was going to get me back. And it didn't mean that I still wasn't worried as the boat went up and down the swells that were going on, and as I kind of swayed side to side, but I trusted Him. And I made it back safe and sound, and learned that I wasn't going to wasn't going to go out anymore that week, because the tropical storm continued to make the waves worse and worse throughout the week. And so I get it. I see that fear, and just was amazed when Jesus woke up. He calmed the storm, calmed the waves, calmed everything. I mean, can you imagine just the clouds disappearing, the sun coming out, the sea being crystal clear and smooth, and going, whoa, who can do this? And our Jesus can. My Jesus can. And if you ever have dealt with fear, anxiety, worry, I know those all are the same things, but at the same time they're not. People just deal with things in different ways. Just know that you can trust in Jesus. Know that He will calm your storm. That He can take anything that's in your life that just feels overwhelming, that feels like you're going to sink, you just can't make it, and He can handle it. And so as this storm gets ready to come to Anderson, and whatever storm you're dealing with in your life, I just hope that you'll trust Jesus and trust that He'll take care of it, and that you'll be safe in it no matter what. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you're all doing great. I love you guys, and blessings.